Our main event continues tonight on Rampage, the final stop before Wrestle Dream live tomorrow night on pay-per-view. The Bad Apple, Bryan Keith, he's had the advantage, but Rocky Romero fighting his way back into this match. And oh, the chop right between the shoulder blades, and now Rocky Romero landing on Bryan Keith.
Stiff, vicious chop. The main event of Rampage. I can't wait for the main event tomorrow night at Wrestle Dream. There's going to be stiff chops. There's going to be a brutal fight. Mox and Danielson, that is going to be one for the ages. Danielson in his home state, it's going to be hard to beat.
And I wonder if all the talk by John Mox, all the riddles he's been telling us, if it will come to fruition, if he will explain what is going on in his mind. Is it just about becoming world champion, or is it more than that?
Well, the cover, the leg hook, and Bryan Keith able to kick out. Tony, there's only one way to find out, and that is to join us tomorrow night live on pay-per-view for Wrestle Dream through traditional cable and satellite providers on ppv.com, Triller TV, YouTube, Dave and Buster's locations nationwide as Rocky Romero. He's looking for that running sliced bread. Bryan Keith avoided it, but now Keith with the front face lock and the DDT avoided, but Rocky Romero didn't avoid that elbow strike, and now
Rocky held his ground, I'm sorry.
Keith with the double underhook. Nope, Rocky. Oh! Rocky landed on his feet. Keith connected with the knee strike, too, and Rocky Romero able to kick out.
What a competitive match we've got here. I think we expected it, and right now, the Bad Apple getting pretty upset.
And Jeff, this past Tuesday night at Dynamite, Chris Jericho, it seemed like he was trying to recruit Rocky Romero to Jericho's cause, or at least undermine the conglomeration heading into Wrestle Dream tomorrow night, where Jericho will challenge Mark Briscoe for that Ring of Honor World Championship.
Jericho's a master at mind games. We're going to find out if they're going to pay all for it. Speaking of mind games, Callis, Takeshita, how's that going to play?
That's right. Konosuke Takeshita, the Alpha, will be part of that three-way match for Will Ospreay's AEW International Championship, but don't sleep on Ricochet either, and don't sleep on Rocky Romero, who just planted Bryan Keith, the cover, but Bryan Keith, the Bad Apple, able to kick out.
Great escape by Bryan Keith, man. I thought it was done.
Boys are pushing it to their limit. Said don't sleep on Bad Apple, don't sleep on Rocky, don't sleep on Wrestle Dream tomorrow night. Less than 24 hours.
That's right, Jeff, and after the conclusion of our Rampage main event tonight, don't go anywhere, because coming up next on TNT will be the countdown to Wrestle Dream. Get an inside look at our Wrestle Dream main event as the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, puts his AEW World Championship, his full-time pro wrestling career, on the line against former friend Jon Moxley. But connects.
Oh, wow.
Catching Rocky Romero square on the jaw.
Now's the moment. Now's the moment. Finish him off with something that goes Rock. Oh, going to bite him on the forehead. I wasn't thinking that.
Said it earlier in the match. Bryan Keith, the Bad Apple, his aggressive energy is what is going to take him to the top, and we just saw a huge dose of that.
Rocky mounting a comeback here, though, after that.
Yeah, this is dangerous position for both men.
Oh, man.
Rocky Romero with that curl. Foot goes over the top, the sliced bread, but Rocky might have tweaked his knee on the way down.
He's still pulling for a cover.
Yeah, making the crawl, making the cover, but oh, Bryan Keith, great instincts by the Bad Apple, taking himself out of range of Rocky.
Yeah, some of the fans are booing, but that's, like you said, Excalibur, great instinct, smart move by the Bad Apple. It's a great main event.
As Rocky trying to fight through the pain on that knee, and connects with that tope suicida.
Well, I think they hit heads. I'm not sure. Rocky barely can get up.
You see Rocky limping on that right leg. Drawing out the support, the fans here in Spokane, Washington.
Yeah, getting right behind Rocky. By the way, of course, Wrestle Dream is in Tacoma, 5 hours west of here. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
Oh, Big Bill! Big Bill! Aubrey Edwards, the referee, her attention was on Bryan Keith in the corner. She didn't see a single second of what happened right there. And now Bryan Keith, the running shot in the corner. He's got Rocky Romero all hooked up. The diamond dust. Is this going to be it? The cover, 2, and the win.
There is your winner, the Bad Apple, Bryan Keith.
Bryan Keith scores the win. And he caught out of the corner of his eye. He caught Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly heading down the ramp. And of course, Bryan Keith and Big Bill make a hasty retreat.
Too late.
They don't want any part of the repercussions here from the conglomeration.
But the learning tree got the win. They absolutely got the win. I can't wait to tune in tomorrow night and find out if the leader of the learning tree is going to get his win.
And will Chris Jericho capture his 9th World Championship tomorrow night? Will he defeat Mark Briscoe on Wrestle Dream? We will find out in less than 24 hours. And fans, don't go anywhere, because coming up next is the countdown to Wrestle Dream right here on TNT. Get an inside look at our main event. Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, live tomorrow night.